Who doesn't know the legendary story of Guo Jing in the Legend of the Condor Heroes? Here are the top 10 strongest warriors in the second duel on Mount Hua.
Long before Guo Jing was born, the martial world knew 5 great masters. They gathered at the duel on Mount Hua to determine the strongest under the heavens. Wang Chongyang stood above them all, defeating Yaoshi, the Eastern heretic, Ouyang Feng, the Western poison, the Southern Emperor Duanjie Sing, and the Northern beggar Hong Qigong. The duel became known as the first duel on Mount Hua. After Wang Chongyang's death, a new generation rose, and at the end of the story, the old generation met the new generation for a second duel on Mount Hua to determine the new #1 warrior in the world. Get ready for a ranking that might surprise you. And here's the complete list. The top 10 strongest characters in the Legend of the Condor Heroes era.
Rank 10, Yang Kang. The most controversial character, Yang Kang, better known as Yang Kang, the Prince of Jin, who was actually of Song descent, is in 10th place. Yang Kang was raised as a Jin prince. His ambition and arrogance led him down a dark path, but he was undeniably a very talented young warrior. Yang Kang had 3 teachers from 3 different schools. From childhood, Yang Kang studied with Zhou Botong, the Taoist priest of the Quanzhen sect. Yang Kang learned the fundamentals of pure and balanced martial arts.
一时成绩而自满，更不可会生出和习武一样。主席师傅也放在眼里，他也并不得。
However, unbeknownst to his teacher, Yang Kang also took on Mei Chaofeng as his teacher. Under the tutelage of Mei Chaofeng, the rebellious disciple from Peach Blossom Island, Yang Kang learned the Nine Yin White Bone Claw. This deadly technique is rooted in the Nine Yin Manual. This technique is cruel and terrifying, tearing away an opponent's bones and flesh in an instant. As an adult, Yang Kang encountered Ouyang Feng, the poisoner of the West. He practiced the toad stance, a brutal internal energy technique that generates tremendous explosive power capable of defeating opponents far stronger than himself. Yang Kang was able to defeat various intermediate-level warriors with ease. In their first encounter, he easily defeated Guo Jing, but this was before Guo Jing had mastered Huang Qigong's 18 dragon subduing palms. Although Yang Kang studied with 3 great masters, he did not master any of them in depth. Therefore, Yang Kang is placed at the bottom of this list. Rank 9, Mei Chaofeng. Rank 9th is the nightmare of the martial arts world, Mei Chaofeng, one of Yang Kang's teachers. Of all the antagonists in the novel, Mei Chaofeng is perhaps the most dangerous. Even in her blindness, she remains a deadly threat to almost anyone. Mei Chaofeng has mastered the Nine Yin White Bone Claw from the Nine Yin Manual and the deadly heart-shattering palm. Her hand is capable of shattering a human skull in a single strike. Together with her partner, Ouyang Feng, she strikes fear into the entire martial arts world. She defeated Kui Chu-ji of the Guangzhen sect and was able to keep up with the 7 freaks of Jiangnan, led by Cage Hinao. Her weakness is that she learned the Nine Yin Manual without understanding its fundamentals and without a mentor, resulting in her knowledge being misguided. Mei Chaofeng proves that darkness and despair can yield terrifying power.
Rank 8, Huang Rong. 8th place is Huang Rong, daughter of the Eastern heretic Huang Yaoshi. Since childhood, Huang Rong grew up on Peach Blossom Island. There, she learned Peach Blossom Island's martial arts from her father, including the Falling Blossom Palm and Divine Flicking Finger. Fate brought her together with Hong Qigong, the leader of the beggar sect, and she learned the dog-beating staff technique, the ultimate skill taught only to aspiring leaders. With the guidance of Southern Emperor Duong Jisheng, also known as Yi Deng, Huang Rong gained a deeper understanding of the Nine Yin Manual, the legendary scripture fought over by top warriors during the first duel on Mount Hua. Huang Rong, who received guidance from the 3 great masters, clearly surpassed Yang Kong in knowledge. In the beggar sect meeting, Huang Rong easily defeated Yang Kong. What if she fought Mei Chaofeng? At the beginning of the story, Huang Rong was indeed inferior to Mei Chaofeng, both in experience and strength. However, by the end of the story, the situation had changed dramatically. Huang Rong was much stronger after learning from Hong Qigong, and her internal energy had matured after receiving enlightenment and treatment from Yi Deng. With that alone, Huang Rong could likely defeat Mei Chaofeng, especially if combined with the strategies and techniques taught by Huang Yaoshi. But above all, Huang Rong's greatest strength wasn't her staff, nor her internal energy, but her extraordinary cunning and intelligence.
愿听师妹差遣。
临敖部，
个无恶不。
江湖晚辈，竟敢对看场！场！
让我好好欣赏欣赏，如何？
淫贼，你讨打！
老帮主报仇！都要有啊！
诸位兄，
我证明你使的便是贼。没来得及教你。
请。
参见。求帮主今日前来，
还是不服。
Number 7. Qiu Qianren. Qiu Qianren, the leader of the Iron Palm Gang, is a warrior often underestimated, but he's actually incredibly powerful. Qiu Qianren is almost at the level of the Five Greats, only one tier below them. Even Hong Qigong himself acknowledged his raw might, considering him the strongest among those below the Five Greats. His abilities are impressive. Iron Palm, his signature technique, can shatter bones and crush skulls. And with water striding, he can run on water. After his repentance and conversion to Buddhism under Reverend Yi Deng's guidance, he became a more balanced fighter, but still possessed immense destructive power. Brutal, disciplined, and relentless, Qiu Qianren stands as the barrier between masters and legends.
这样的公世上岂不是又要多一个与老夫争天下第一的人？其中必然有诈。到底要说96、98、99。
若是你愿意以一己之力为民造福，
太侯爷，
你快用那，
我还要用他的人，等我杀了你。
Rank 6. Duan Jixing, or Reverend Yi Deng. Duan Jixing was the emperor of Dali, but he loved martial arts, earning him the nickname Southern Emperor. Duan Jixing was the grandson of Duan Yu, one of the main characters in the demigods and semi-devils. Like Duan Yu, Duan Jixing's signature skill was the one yang finger, which could heal and kill with just one finger. In the first duel on Mount Hua, he was on par with Hong Qigong, Ouyang Feng, and Huang Yaoshi, but lost to Wang Chongyang. In the second duel on Mount Hua, he had become a monk and was no longer interested in competing for the #1 title. Of the 5 greats, Duan Jixing is perhaps the most unique. He was the only one who abandoned worldly power to pursue enlightenment. After becoming a monk, he changed his name to Reverend Yidang. Why only number 6? By choice. Yidang deliberately limited himself after becoming a monk. He avoided killing, which meant he didn't use the full lethal potential of his techniques. Also, the tragedy with Jianghu and his son left emotional scars that affected his fighting spirit. He could have been stronger, but chose compassion over power. Yidang, the emperor who became a saint, proof that true strength lies in compassion. Rank number 5, Huang Yaoshi. The unpredictable genius, Huang Yaoshi, the Eastern heretic, is ranked 5th. Of the 5 greats, Huang Yaoshi is the most versatile and unpredictable. He is not just a martial artist, he's a mathematician, musician, strategist, architect, and poison expert, a true Renaissance man. Huang Yaoshi possesses several signature moves, such as Falling Flower Divine Sword Palm, an elegant yet deadly technique created when he saw peach blossoms falling. Another of his signature moves is Snap Finger Divine Power, a flicking finger that can shoot energy projectiles. He also mastered music that can be used as a deadly weapon, the Blue Sea Tide Melody, which is not only deafening, but also destroys internal energy. In the first duel on Mount Hua, he was on par with Hong Qigong, Ouyang Feng, and Yidang, but lost to Wang Chongyang. In the second duel on Mount Hua, he was defeated by Ouyang Feng. Huang Yaoshi proves the genius, when honed by solitude, becomes legend.
王重阳留下的天罡北斗阵。王真人留下的阵法我已经见识了，也就那么回事儿。
Rank number 4, Huang Qigong. Of the 5 greats, Huang Qigong is the ultimate warrior. If there were a pure combat tournament, no tricks, no strategies, just face-to-face fighting, Huang Qigong would be the one to beat. As the head of the beggar sect, he mastered the 18 dragon subduing palms, the most powerful offensive martial art in the entire Jianghu, and the dog-beating staff, the supreme staff technique. In the first duel on Mount Hua, he was recognized as equals by Yaoshi, Ouyang Feng, and Yong, but lost to Wang Chongyang. But in the second duel on Mount Hua, like Yaoshi, he was also defeated by Ouyang Feng. Huang Qigong is a lifetime rival with Ouyang Feng. Their battles are legendary. They fought dozens of times with mixed results, proving parity. Huang Qigong proved he is the beggar who is richer in spirit than any emperor.
Rank number 3, Zhou Botong. Third place. And here comes the surprise. Zhou Botong, the old urchin. A naughty warrior in the top 3? Absolutely. And you'll be shocked at how powerful he really is. Zhou Botong is Wang Chongyang's junior apprentice brother. He has mastered the Nine Yin Manual completely, even taught by Wang Chongyang himself. He also created a unique and powerful art, ambidextrous fighting, or left-right fighting, which is truly unique. He can fight with 2 different martial arts simultaneously. Left hand using one technique, right hand using a different technique at the same time, essentially fighting 2 master-level opponents at once. This is insane. Most people struggle to coordinate 2 hands for one technique. Zhou Botong can do different techniques. He was trapped on Peach Blossom Island for 15 years. Sounds bad? No. This was perfect training environment. No distractions, non-stop training, just pure cultivation. He came out much stronger. He had not participated in the first duel on Mount Hua. His older brother, Wang Chongyang, had participated and was the winner. In the second duel on Mount Hua, he could have been the winner. He was much younger and more powerful than the rest of the living 5 greats. But the naughty old boy Zhou Botong had no intention of joining the duel. Zhou Botong, proof that staying young at heart is the secret to eternal growth.
Rank number 2, Guo Jing. The second place, the protagonist, Guo Jing, the great hero of Xiangyang. From a stupid kid everyone underestimated to a champion who will defend the Song Empire for decades to come. Guo Jing had many teachers and mastered a wide range of skills. As a child, he studied with the 7 freaks of Jiangnan, led by Ke Jin-e. At the same time, he secretly received breeding guidance at night from Ma Yu, Wang Chongyang's eldest disciple.
体虚则气运，心死则神活，阳盛则阴消。
And thanks to Huang's ingenuity, he was able to learn the 18 dragon subduing palms taught directly by Hong Qigong.
亢龙有悔，重点在悔。条神龙飞，你以为你赢了？向敌人，你还有10分的力气留。只有会有衰败。做人做啊！哎，你这不是看？我为什么要贪嘴？ 答应教你。这个差不多，继续练。好。
Not stopping there, Guo Jing also studied the complete Nine Yin Manual from Zhou Botong.
来，我教你啊！
He later gained even deeper enlightenment on the Nine Yin Manual from Reverend Yong.
精微奥妙，虽然我一时不能进阶，你们一路小心。
师伯，我们日后再来看您。
His strength multiplied after he drank the blood of a giant snake specially concocted by Liangzhu Wang, the ginseng god.
Guo Jing defeated almost every character in the novel, with only a few able to match or defeat him. Chu Qianren acknowledged his prowess. Despite his youth, Guo Jing was able to match and even defeat him.
有这样的功，世上岂不是又要多一个与老夫争天下第一的人？ 必然有，到底要是96、98、99。
若是你愿意以一己之力为民造福，
侯爷。
In the second duel on Mount Hua, Huang Yaoshi and Hong Qigong conceded Guo Jing's victory after they were unable to defeat Guo Jing within 300 moves.
今儿的功夫长进不少啊！
72、73、93、94、108、109。
Guo
275、276、277。
得罪了，你竟然扛得住我苦修10余年的奇门五传，小子，不错。
您过奖了，黄岛主再出数招。
傻小子，咱们是在比武呢，用心打。
23、24、25、26。 298、299。
After learning the Nine Yin Manual from Zhou Botong, Guo Jing was able to withstand Zhou Botong's attacks. Even when Huang Yaoshi attacked them with the Blue Sea Tide melody, Zhou Botong was unable to withstand it, while Guo Jing was completely unaffected.
靖哥哥，塞住耳朵，千万不要听，不要听啊！
四象、藏眼神、凝耳玉、调鼻息、见蛇气。
这个傻小子竟然没事儿，怎么可能？不可能啊！
四张机，鸳鸯织就欲双飞，可怜为老，可为老头是
头显白，
思定则情忘，体虚则气晕，心死则神活，阳盛则阴消。
小孩，慎重。
臭小子，算你命大。
In the revised edition of the novel, 2003 to 2006, in Chapter 40, the Great Battle at Xiangyang, a duel between Guo Jing and Zhou Botong was held to determine the new five greats. Guo Jing emerged victorious in this duel. This was because Zhou Botong had promised his senior apprentice, Wang Chongyang, not to use the Nine Yin Manual. Although Zhou Botong taught Guo Jing the left-right fighting technique, Guo Jing was able to utilize it to its full potential by combining the 18 Dragon Subduing Palms with the Nine Yin Manual. There's only one person who can surpass Guo Jing, and that's Ouyang Feng, who's gone mad from studying the Nine Yin Manual backwards. This is a crucial point. Heroes don't always win. Sometimes reality is unpleasant. Guo Jing, the stupid boy who became the great hero. Proof that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Rank number 1, Ouyang Feng. And finally, the champion of the second Hua Shan tournament, Ouyang Feng, the reversed Western Venom. Wait, what? Ouyang Feng? But he's crazy! Exactly, and that's what makes him terrifying, unstoppable, the most dangerous fighter alive. In the first Hua Shan duel, Ouyang Feng was on par with Huang Yaoshi, Qigong, and Duan Jixing, but he narrowly lost to Wang Chongyang. Now, he's everyone, including Guo Jing, Huang Yaoshi, and Qigong. Guo Jing with 18 palms and 9 yin, who has already defeated Huang Yaoshi and Qigong, is theoretically unbeatable. But Ouyang Feng won anyway. This is shocking. A hero supposed to win, but reality is different. How? Isn't this crazy?
Ouyang Feng's power is abnormal. Reversed Nine Yin Manual, practicing reverse because crazy paradoxically made him stronger. Toad stance, already supreme technique, now enhanced with reversed cultivation. No fear, no hesitation, madness removed all limiters. Unpredictable, impossible to counter because movements don't follow logic. Pain immunity, doesn't feel pain normally, can push body beyond limits. Obsession, singular focus to become #1 drives him beyond sanity. Imagine, you learned Nine Yin Manual correctly, know all counters, then fight someone using it backwards. Your counters don't work because he's doing everything wrong, but it's working anyway. Ouyang Feng afraid of nothing. He'll sacrifice body, ignore fatal wounds, push beyond any limit because he doesn't care about survival anymore. Only one goal, prove he's #1. He's insane, doesn't even fully realize he won. Ouyang Feng, the villain who became champion. Proof that obsession and madness can bring power beyond imagination, but at the cost of everything else.
老都，我实话告诉你吧，我交给你的9云真经啊，全是假的。
哈，臭丫头，不要骗我，这个真经是真的，否则的话，我的功夫怎么会突飞猛进？他们3个人加一起都不是我的对手。啊！
师傅，
帮主。
我是天下第一！想不到武功天下第一的竟然是个疯子。
这小子就随我来吧。不可能！我欧阳锋剑眼武。第一啦！
And those are the top 10 strongest characters at the end of the Legend of the Condor Heroes. From veterans like Guo Jing, the 5 greats in their prime, geniuses like Zhou Botong, young prodigies like Huang, true hero Guo Jing, and even madman champion Ouyang Feng. Here are some lessons to be learned from the characters in this story. 1. Hard work beats talent. Guo Jing versus Yong. 2. Character matters. Guo Jing's pure heart versus Ouyang Feng's obsession. 3. Never stop growing. Zhou Botong is still improving in old age. 4. Intelligence plus martial arts equals deadly. Huang. 5. Obsession brings power but destroys the soul. Ouyang Feng. What's next? The story continues in The Return of the Condor Heroes, where Guo Jing will defend Chongyang for decades. A new generation, Yang Guo, will rise. New threats will emerge. The legacy of these characters will continue. And in the final Condor trilogy, The Heavenly Sword and Dragon Saber, a story set about 100 years after Guo Jing's life, we meet Jianghu, the grandson disciple of the legendary Zhang Sanfeng. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe for more wuxia content. Like if you agree with the ranking. Comment who your favorite character is and whether you agree with the top 3. Share with fellow wuxia fans. And here are 2 questions for you. Do you agree with Ouyang Feng as number 1? If Wang Chongyang were still alive, could he defeat reversed Ouyang Feng? See you in the next video.